Hi, this is Dave from XPA, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to manually input your historical data as well as add data for weeks that you didn't quite get everything in time, whether it was attendance or giving. So by the end of this tutorial you're going to know how to manually input your data into XPA. So now that we have our church created and all of our events ready to go and automated, I'm going to show you how to add data historically from your records into XPA. So once you log in, click on the Data tab. Now we know that since we have an event automated, tomorrow on April the 7th, in this example, all of that information is going to auto-generate for live entry. In a different tutorial, we're going to show you how that looks and how that works. But let's say we wanted to add some historic data so that we can see some information. Let's click back on this past Sunday on March the 31st. When I click here, it's going to show me that I have no records. Now XPA, just like any other software platform, will track data moving forward with automation, but going back in time is going to require us to add our own records. So because we've already created events, everything's already in XPA, we just have to quickly select it. So we're going to click Selected Branch. At our main campus, this last Sunday at the 9:30 service, which is our first service, we're going to add a record. Now, every tag that we've added to those events are automatically going to generate as well. And you'll be able to come in and say, we had 500 adults. As soon as you tab off, it's going to save, or you can click save automatically. And of those 500 adults, we had 35 first-time guests. That record is now in XPA. Let's add another one. At our main campus, our second service, which was at 11. Going to show tags, and you'll see that any tag, like our salvation decisions, are there. We can just go ahead if we wanted to and add the rest of these. Kids Church, and also at the main campus, our youth church. Oh, it's at 11, not 9:30. And then let's go ahead and look at our downtown campus as well, at 9:30 service. Now we can click Show Tags. Here's our kids' church. Of those 500, we had 100 kids. Of those 100 kids, we had 33, 34. All right, we'll go down here to our downtown campus. Just like any other event we've set up, we're gonna have, let's say we had 100 adults there with 10 first-time guests. The 11 o'clock service, we had 450 adults that five made a salvation decision. High schoolers, we had, 10. And middle schoolers, we had 10. Oh, I'm sorry, that needs to add up to 20. Everything now has saved. See how quick and painless that was? It's very easy and quick to add historical data if you have tracked it up to this point. Now let's go over to donations. We're going to add donations. We had in service to the general fund, we had $10,000 given. And that was time here is almost kind of irrelevant. Again, it depends on how you track your giving data. So some churches would prefer to just track total revenue for the whole day, and some might want to break it down by service, by time, and see even which service is giving more in the service. With online giving growing like it has, it's almost irrelevant to track this data to that degree, but it's really up to you on how you want to track. So we're going to just say at 12 o'clock p.m., our whole day given in service was 10,000. Add another record, and our online service given to the general fund was 30,000. Right? And I'm just going to, again, pick an arbitrary time, just kind of like after church is ended, the middle of the day, we're going to add it here. Like I said, with online giving, you might have gifts come in every day of the week, and if you want to track that way, you are certainly welcome to, and you can set up anything you want. So you're gonna see XPA is very flexible to meet your needs. So now we've added those for April the 6th. Okay, so you'll see here, I added them to this week, and I need to go back now and add them to the 31st. Again, as long as you click anywhere in here, you can add this. So let's do an online giving of 30,000, and in service giving of 10,000. And now we're going to give one person gave online to the building fund for 1,000. All those records are in now on the 31st, and so we've done our attendance, we've done our donations. The 31st is now live and ready for us to view some reports. So now that we've gone back and we've added that data, and we can go week by week by week by service as far back as you want. When you first get into XPA, and if you're thinking about moving forward and tracking your data this way, I would recommend that you or a volunteer go put at least 4 weeks of data, even 10 weeks of data historically, just so that you can kind of start to see your trend line emerge, and you'll be able to look at your data really quickly. But the great thing is, after you track data in XPA for 2 weeks, your first week will be your base week that you put your data in, but by the next week, the trend lines are going to begin to appear. And so if we go now to reports, you're going to see here that the data we just put in has calculated that we had 1170 adults. We are up, obviously, from 0. You're going to see everything's moved up. So this is our baseline data. But you're going to see breakdowns about how much was, how your events trended, how many people are coming to your church out of your total numbers. You're going to see things that you can open up your tags and look and see that at your first service with your 600 adults, you had 45 people come in attendance. And that, by the way, is a combination of your 2 campuses at that service. And if you want to set it up in a different way and track these differently, you can do that when you set the organization up. Again, XPA is incredibly flexible about how you want to use it. You'll see here when we open the tabs that every tag that you want to track is going to show as a separate card and have its own data points. And back at the top on your focus, on the main part of your dashboard, what it's going to focus on is just your quick number for attendance and its trend, donations, and per capita giving. And as you input data over time, trend lines will appear that'll show you how your organization, how your church is trending week over week. We hope this tutorial was helpful for you to see how easy it is to use the XPA platform. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us. We are here to help. Enjoy tracking your data in XPA.